Well, anyways, hey, thanks, Keontae. I know us at SLC Dunk, we're really excited to talk to you and honestly excited to have you on the team. From Summer League, everything we've seen from watching film all year at Baylor and everything, Jazz fans are just really excited to have you on the team. But I guess before we dive into some of those questions, did you want to tell me a little bit about Phillips Norelco and your role on Team One Blade?
Yeah, I had a had a great chance to partner with them throughout the draft process. Specifically Team One Blade and to show off the 360 blade. Not just me, but also with Jarris Walker, somebody I was able to attend high school with. So that was a good opportunity to really get a chance to see what the business side of the NBA is like. So blessed for the opportunity.
Well, that's great. I just wanted to dive in because I was excited to talk to you. You've been kind of in a whirlwind. You've gone from draft to summer league to preseason. You've been having camp with the Jazz. I just wanted to ask you a little bit. I just think Jazz fans were probably a little excited or interested to learn about how that draft process went for you. I know when you were in that draft process going into the NBA, the Jazz were really interested in you. We wrote about it at our blog about how they were interested in you. What were the workouts like with the Utah Jazz and what were like their interview questions like? I think there's some people interested, like, was Danny Ainge in there involved? What was that like?
The workout with the Jazz was, it was one of my toughest ones for sure. One, because of the altitude. Um, everybody was there. DA was there. Anybody you could think of was there. It's just me and another person, and we just, DA is all about being in shape. So, throughout the workout, it was just a great pace. Just seeing if you can maintain that pace throughout the whole workout. It was a fun experience to get there and work out, in front of somebody that's, one of the greatest to, like I said, he has a resume, he has receipts. So, it was a surreal moment for sure for me.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like he's pretty involved. I the other night he was on the floor with you and he was saying something like you need to pass the ball or something like that. Does he get in on like when you guys are at practice, is he in on the practice floor as well? Does he get super involved or is he more kind of a little standoffish?
No, he's definitely involved for sure. He's in there watching. If he sees something, he'll, come to you on the side and kind of give you his thoughts on what he's thinking. Just because he's been around so many great players, so when he's talking to you, it's kind of like you want to listen. But yeah, man, he's there in practice. He's involved. Of course, he's at the games. He's always analyzing what we can always do better as a team, as individuals. So from top to bottom, he's locked in with us.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. I wanted to ask you too. So you go from Baylor, you were playing with multiple guards, and a lot of you, I mean, on that team were allowed to kind of be free with the ball and do a lot of things. And we knew when you were coming in with the Jazz that you could score the ball. That's what we saw at Baylor for sure. You've kind of been in two similar situations in a way. Maybe let me know if I'm wrong, but you go in a situation with Baylor where you're playing with multiple guards. Now you come onto the Utah Jazz. Now you're also playing with a lot of different guards on this team and all are kind of vying for positions. Has that been difficult? Is it similar experience? Has your Baylor experience helped you with coming to the Jazz a little bit?
Sure, Baylor definitely prepared me just because we played three guards there. I was basically the tallest guard on the floor, so yeah. It for sure prepared me for what we have here. We have a lot of great guards, a lot of guards that have kind of showed that they're able to do something in this league. So of course, I said it before, I came in with no expectation. I just came in, trying to work. And, I feel like over the course of, this month or so that we've been together, we've definitely bonded as a group very well.
That's great. One of the things I've been excited about, because when I was watching your tape, it was clear that you could just score the ball. And honestly, some of you had that injury when you were with Baylor, and for whatever reason, you kind of dropped in the draft a little bit. But one thing that was for sure was that you could score the ball. You've been in summer league and now in preseason kind of showing I mean, I've been impressed with the passing. I honestly, I did not expect that. Is that something that you have always kind of had, or is it satisfying to kind of show that element of your game off, or is that something more you've kind of developed a little more recently?
Uh, for sure. I think I've been always been able to pass the ball since, I mean, eighth grade. I think that's when I started really developing. Um, my trainer back at home, we worked on different passes, left hand, right hand. So I've always been making all. I've been able to make these passes. I feel like since I was at a young age. So it's just now I'm at a higher level. Guys can catch the ball. Guys have higher IQ. Guys are seeing the same things I'm seeing. So as long as I'm able to keep connecting with the guys that's on my team, I'll continue to show everybody that I feel like I got every pass.
And what's the difference between going, I mean, I guess this is a bigger question. What is like the biggest difference from going to, playing at Baylor, which you have guys, and I've listened to some of your interviews before, like some of those guys in college, they're playing their hearts out, but you're going from there to college to summer league and now preseason, you're on the floor with some of these veteran pros. What's like the biggest thing you've noticed as you've started playing against some of these guys, even in preseason? Like you played the Clippers, and what's kind of been the biggest difference for you've noticed?
Guys are way smarter. I think everything that a team does is with intention. Everything is. I think the pace of the game isn't, as fast. But when you get to your actions, the actions are fast. So you gotta, be on your toes. You gotta be locked in. Hold 24. So, I think, like I said, every possession matters still, just like it did in college. Shorter shot clock. So I think shots are going up way faster. But I feel like I'm adjusting real well, understanding that, if I'm gonna do something, do it at 100%. If I'm gonna mess up, make sure I'm messing up, going full speed. So I think everything that you do, even with the guys, that I've played against so far, watching them, everything is, sharp.
What's a Will Hardy practice like? What's Will Hardy? Is he as intense in the games as he is in practice? Is it different or is it about the same? What's he like?
I mean,
I don't want to get you in trouble.
yeah, he's the same. To be honest, I mean, every time he's locked in, game, practice, shoot around, whatever. That's just who he is. That's why I'm starting to realize that's who he is. So, I mean, if you messing up, he gonna let you know. He gonna keep it straightforward with you. But at the end of the day, it's coming out of love. He wants everybody, from top to bottom, to be the best version of themselves. So, it's kind of, good to have a head coach that's, continue to, inspire you to go hard each and every day and, ultimately, give your all to this organization.
How much fun was summer league? Because you played pretty darn well. That you played well in Salt Lake City Summer League, and then you go to Vegas and you had that 31 and 10 or something like that. And I mean, every Jazz fan was like, and I mean, Bill Simmons was talking about it. It created a lot of buzz. How fun was that to go to Summer League and really kind of show all the elements of your game?
Summer league was extremely fun. I mean, just as far as I committed to Baylor during summer league. So I mean, just growing up watching it, my dream was, to always get to, this level. And, you watch those type of games. So it was just, like I said, it's a real moment that, I'll never forget, playing in an environment like that. First game as a, kind of a pro. So, I was just blessed for the opportunity to play in that. And, I took full advantage of the moment.
And it was, I'm sure you were as frustrated as everyone. You turned your ankle in summer league. I know you had mentioned your goal was win MVP of summer league, and I honestly, I think if you were playing, you probably would have got it with the way you were playing. But how's your ankle doing? Are you feeling 100%? How's been the prep for the season with that?
No, I'm completely fine. As you see, I've been able to play, go 100%. So I mean, completely healthy. Just, continue to pray that I'm able to have a healthy season. So I think it's just continuing to maintain, stay on my path, continuing to get 1% better every day. I think that's what's going to help me take, steps throughout this whole season.
Being an NBA player has got, I mean, I'm sure you've got all sorts of things going on. I mean, talking to someone like me, I'm sure you got all sorts of things going on, but I saw you recently signed with Nike, which is really cool. We're doing this with Phillips Norelco. Uh, what's it like being a part of the business side? Do you enjoy that? Are there things you like about that?
Yeah, I've been, like I said before, man, I'm just really, really happy that I was able to, create these relationships with people. Specifically, with Team One Play, like I said, they do a great job, just continuing to, help me feel, nice, fresh, clean, um, take care of the basic necessities, that I need. So, just continue to pray that I have a healthy season, um, and just continue to have fun with this.
And I just got a few other things. So, uh, is there any significance to number 3? You have the number 3 on the jersey. Is that, what is that? What's the meaning behind that?
I mean, that was the only number one was retired. Whenever I asked him, retired by a
Oh,
coach, but so I just went to the closest number next, which was 3.
oh, okay. And let's see. What's scarier, a Will Hardy practice or the rookie dance off in front of Jazz fans?
What's scarier? I mean, the dance off wasn't scary, so I guess you could say Will Hardy
Will
practice.
Hardy. All right, cool. And just out of curiosity, what are some of your things that you do outside of basketball that you do for fun?
uh, watch basketball, but I mean, I play video games for sure. Play with my dog. I got 2 cats, so I kind
What
of
type of dog is it?
Doberman.
Okay.
So I mean, I got animals that I play with. So I mean, walk outside, look at the mountains, just enjoy what Utah has to offer. So
I tell you what, if you're a basketball like junkie, if basketball's your thing, this town loves basketball. I mean, literally every church here has a basketball gym in it. So basketball is literally like religion here. So, but anyways, we're excited to have you on the team and excited to watch you this year. Just good luck with this season. It's going to be a lot of fun.
thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Keyonte.